proprio male.
On the banks of Lake Erie, a look inside Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland. The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from Cleveland. To return is Naheem Hines. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
Here's 1st and 10. Jones going to throw right away. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now the former Bill and Texan Devin Singletary. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run here with Singletary. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Shotgun now for Jones. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up third and goal.
They've gotten to the 2 on this opening drive, but now it's third and goal. They'll try and run, and it's Singletary. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Jones.
Ma io ho premuto R3. Niente. Ho premuto un tasto ma non ha funzionato. Sto giocando una partita.
And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Amore. Come che fa il marito?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ah, Valerio Mastandrea.
To throw, Thompson Robinson. Quick throw, taken in. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It is a big play for the Browns. 65 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. run here. It's 4. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Jerome 4. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They fake the handoff. Now the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Motion man is Hyatt. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down.
Oh.
Left side, he's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. That's going to be underneath for Singletary.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, it's Singletary. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll go back to Singletary on 1st down. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Jones. Now they are in business.
Stava per fare
Inside the 15-yard line.
un intercello.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Jones now on first down. He's going to keep it himself. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
They'll look to run with Singletary. Good blocking, and he's in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Cooper going in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Round 7.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They face 2nd down and 7. In motion, it's Robinson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. Try and run for the 1st with Singletary. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up 4th down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run for it.
No.
Singletary. And he's going to have the Giants' first down. The defense
Facile correre.
found a 4th down gain of 20.
Dai.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing, Jones. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
They'll run straight ahead with Singletary. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Gano on to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Now, faking the give. Oh,
Vabbè, sì.
Continue. Another interception. Picked off by Micah McFadden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On play action, it's Jones. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Throwing now is Jones. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone yet again. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. A 3-touchdown game. That's now 5 on the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now the veteran, it's Nyheim Hines. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. Now a loose football. But he'll gather it back in. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Thompson Robinson to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Amore, dai, spogliarsi.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Slayton is the man in motion. Here's Jones. He keeps it himself. He gets close to the yellow line. Tackle made at the 46.
Ci sono I neri.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes, did you say work the squeeze? Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he will have a Giants first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Jones. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. Now a screen going to be set up for Singletary.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Jones. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Jones. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
When you talk to the coaches around the Cleveland Browns organization about Michael Hall Jr., Mike, the first thing they mention is, for a defensive lineman, we want to knock those offensive linemen off the ball, get into the backfield with quick, strong hands, and that's exactly kind of his play style. So as he continues to develop more consistent pass rush like we saw here, they've got themselves a 2-way defensive lineman that they can add to their rotation.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these 2 guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
3rd and long. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Singletary. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 26-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Shotgun now for Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jones. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And no chance
Ti vai a
to return
vestire.
this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man. That's Amari Cooper.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
DTR to throw. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns will cut into that lead. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, it's Jones. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Miles Garrett, the all-pro, there to bring him down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. I'll give to Singletary on the zone read.
Ma che si scansano, miei.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Jones keeping this one. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Fair catch taken,
chiamato per
and they're
catch.
going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
L'ho chiamato.
First and 10. Now Thompson Robinson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. To throw, Thompson Robinson. A ball deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On third down, here's 4. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Here's Thompson Robinson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
That's caught by 4. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Now, a handoff to Singletary. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. That's Greg Newsome in to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. In motion, it's Robinson. Jones operating out of the pistol. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Jones. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Anch'io non capisco. Te.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. That's going to be dropped underneath for Singletary. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Vai.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On play action, it's Jones. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Singletary. And he's got another one.
Fortuna che ho messo la copertura sulle corse centrali.
Touchdown Giants. Make it
Mamma
4
mia.
touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
kickoff for New York.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
Sì, inquadratura.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Thompson Robinson to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
This pass caught by Jeudy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. Here's DTR. Right back to Jeudy. He's got it again. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for the Browns. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll run once more with Singletary. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Play action now. It's Jones. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down and 9. Now, Jones. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. DTR to throw. And that one incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is exactly the Jerry Jeudy they thought they were getting when they went out and traded for him from Denver this offseason. Wasn't it, Mike? I mean, just can he be that reliable weapon in this passing game to just give a little juice to this Browns offense? And so far, the Alabama product, he has done just that as he picks up a fresh set of downs.
This is brought in downfield by Judy. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit, really well timed, really nice job by both guys.
Now Thompson Robinson. A quick slant into the hands of Cooper. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Here's Thompson Robinson. That's to Cooper again. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll take it on in. Craig Palmer. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. To throw, Thompson Robinson. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On the handoff, Singletary. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now the rookie out of Purdue, Tyrone Tracy. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. They tried the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Here comes 4th down. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This will be a 46, and this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh,
First
brutale.
down's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He connects with Palmer on that one. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a road win here for the Giants. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.